All right. You magnificent market mavericks. Big Money Mike here, coming at you hotter than a data center's backup generator. Welcome to the Market Mindset Podcast, where we turn Wall Street's chaos into cold, hard strategy. No circuit breakers, no fuses blown. It's April 24th, 2025, and let me tell you, the market's been buzzing like a transformer on overload. We've got GE Vernova lighting up the energy sector, Enphase Energy stuck in the shadows, and Alaska Airlines bracing for turbulence. Buckle up. This episode's got more juice than a power grid in July. Let's kick things off with GE Vernova, the energy spinoff that's hotter than a fusion reactor. CEO Scott Strazik dropped a bombshell this week. U.S. electricity demand is growing at a pace not seen since the post-World War II industrial boom. You got to go back to 1945, he said. That's the scale of infrastructure we're building now. And folks, this isn't just hot air. GE Vernova's gas turbine orders are sold out through 2027, with hyperscalers like Amazon and Microsoft snapping up equipment to fuel their AI data centers. The numbers back the hype. Orders jumped 8% this quarter, revenue surged 11%, and free cash flow hit $1 billion. Even tariffs couldn't dim this powerhouse. The company reaffirmed its 2025 guidance, proving that when it comes to keeping the lights on and the algorithms running, GE Vernova's the grid's MVP. Strazik nailed it. Gas is the force multiplier for renewables. Translation, you can't go green without a little fossil fuel muscle. Now, let's talk about Enphase Energy, the solar darling that's looking more like a disco ball in a blackout. Shares cratered 15% after a brutal earnings miss, with U.S. residential sales down 13% last quarter. High interest rates? Check. Installer cash crunches? Double check. Tariffs? Chopping margins? Oh, you bet. Europe's saving grace, battery sales up 7%, isn't enough to offset stateside struggles. Analysts are fleeing faster than vampires at sunrise. Jefferies and Guggenheim slapped on sell ratings, and Morgan Stanley warned of unexpected tariff pain. The kicker? Enphase guidance for next quarter is weaker than a solar panel in a Seattle winter. Bottom line, the sun's still shining on clean energy, but investors might want to pack an umbrella. Next up, Alaska Airlines, which just gave investors a turbulence warning. Despite a 41% revenue jump thanks to its Hawaiian Airlines merger, the carrier posted a wider-than-expected loss and slashed its Q2 profit outlook. CEO Ben Minikuchi's mantra, "Control what you can control," isn't soothing Wall Street when fares are softening and demand's as predictable as TSA lines. Here's the twist. Alaska's unit revenue still outpaced Delta and United, proving its niche as a West Coast powerhouse. But with travel demand cooling and fuel costs simmering, this bird's got to trim its wings. The silver lining? Share buybacks are full throttle, $149 million YTD. And that Hawaiian merger could be a long-term tailwind if the economy stops acting like a middle seat. Time to plug in my hot take. GE Vernova GV. This isn't just an energy play. It's a bet on America's backbone. With data centers guzzling power like a frat house on Friday night and renewables needing gas as a dance partner, GEV's turbines are the ticket. Trading at a reasonable 15x forward earnings with an $8.1 billion cash pile, that's a grid-worthy bargain. For you options thrill seekers, grab a GE Vernova January 2026 $150 call. It's riskier than a DIY electrical project, but if AI keeps demanding watts and Congress keeps writing checks, this stock could surge faster than a lightning strike. Brace for sector spinouts. S&P 500, flat with energy, GEV, and tech offsetting travel woes. Watch for IBM and Texas Instruments earnings to set the tone. Dow. Industrials like Caterpillar could climb on infrastructure bets, but Boeing's China exposure remains a drag. Nasdaq. Choppy unless megacaps like Amazon shake off their tariff fears. Wildcard. Fed Chair Powell's speech at noon. If he hints at rate cuts, the market could soar faster than a 737 at takeoff. If not, strap in for turbulence. That's all for today, you beautiful bulls and bears. Remember, in this market, You gotta be as adaptable as a Swiss Army knife and as patient as a runway at rush hour. Stay savvy, stay charged, and may your portfolio be as resilient as GE Vernova's turbines. Big Money Mike signing off. Catch you next time.